any updates on the case. Okay, just keep me updated, please. Yes, I need to find out who did this. Oh. There you are. Thank you, Mary. Yep, no, I've got it from here. Please have a seat. Do you need anything to drink? I can have Mary get you something. Coffee, tea, water. Okay, well, let me know if that changes, alright? I have been up all night trying to figure this out. So, just some things I have to do before we get started. Can you tell me your name? Okay. Spell your last name for me. Okay, today's date is... Okay. And the time... Thank you. Okay. So, just some basic details right now. I need you to tell me where you were on Saturday at 3 in the afternoon. What floor was that? Was anyone else with you? Okay, and yes, we have spoken to them already. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Spell their name for me. Do they go by any aliases? Big boy. Okay. Somebody's names. Okay. Do you know where we can find Big Boy? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So, yep, you have some evidence you'd like to... Okay. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do now... Got your basic whereabouts and everything. I'm going to write out a more detailed story from you, okay? So don't leave anything out. And if you know who did it, please give me that information. Or if you have seen anyone who did it, okay? You don't have to know who they are. No, just a detailed description of who you saw would be great. So, okay, you have seen someone then. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna send you down to our detailed artist after I'm done with you, and you're going to describe to them all the features and everything, and they'll probably get very specific, okay? Yeah, and they're going to recreate the person's face, and you need to identify them. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll put out a post saying we're looking for this individual. So you said Saturday at 3. You were at okay. So this happened outside the library. Yep. Mhm. Corner of 3rd and Collins. Okay. And go through how the day started for me. Like as soon as you got to the library, everything. Okay. So you saw a male and a female? Okay. And the male was the one. Okay. The male is the one that we're going to get a sketch done for. So, okay, he was acting a bit shady. Tell me how the female was acting, because we may need to look for her as well. We will need to look for her. We need to question her. So, okay. So to you, it seemed like it was a normal day for her, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. Okay. And when would you say around what time, how long into you seeing this man and this woman walk in did you pick up that something was off with him? 10-ish minutes. Okay. Did he have anything weird with him? Any odd objects? Did the female hand him anything from maybe a bag? Okay, so yeah, that is a bit concerning, especially in a library. That's not normal. Okay, yeah. So from other witnesses, they've described, again, both a male and a female. We haven't gotten any drawings from them, you know. They couldn't tell us any features of the face. But if you can, that would help us out a great amount. Okay. So that lines up. And you said you were 3rd floor? 3rd floor of the library? Okay, and they came up to the 3rd floor. Okay, okay. He looked as if he was scoping someone out. Okay. Okay, so yeah, from surveillance video, we have gotten the images of the back of these people, and there is one where we can make out a little bit of a face, if you would. Okay, yes, let me see if I have this this on hand. I do not. Where did this go? Mary, yeah, could you bring in the images? Okay. Alright, so the images are currently being used in a different room with another interrogation interview. You know, we're bringing people in all day, so apparently they're being looked at. When you go in to do the sketch, I will have the artist show you what we have there, okay? Alright. Okay, so let's go. Anything else odd? Anyone else that seemed off or in the know? Okay, so the female then started looking uneasy after a while. So the male left her there then? Okay, so she didn't look panicked when she entered the library. Okay, I just wanna figure out if she is another victim of this person. Okay, so maybe she was just confused about something, or maybe she just didn't want to go along with whatever his plan was. So, okay. We will have to find this woman. Alright. So then, what did the male do? What, you saw he went back down the elevator? Okay. Okay, so you were leaving then. Did you take the elevator with him? You took the stairs. And when you got down there, was he still in the area? Was he talking to anyone? The clerk at the desk. Okay. So that matches up with another witness's statement then. Okay. So then, when you got outside the library, what did you do next? Okay. So you took a phone call. The man rushed out of the library. Okay, people seemed panicked then. Okay. So, this is where you went back in. And there was, okay, so there was, the victim was on the ground, okay. Thank you. Was anyone touching the victim, or, no, okay, so, the clerk called in, okay. So, what I can see, everything you told me, the statement matches up with what you told the police on the scene. So, yeah, go ahead and describe the man to me, please. And then you will go into further detail with the artist. So, he was dressed in a black hat, okay. Black hat. What color hair did he have? Red, okay. And what shirt was he wearing? Was he wearing a sweater? Was he wearing a jacket? Was he wearing just a t-shirt? Did he have some sort of coat on? Okay. Green jacket. What shade of green? Is he more an olive army? Okay. Okay, and the pants, were they long pants? Were they shorts? Were they sweatpants? Like a basketball gym short? Okay. The mesh kind? Okay. Mesh. And the color? Black, okay. Eye color. Okay, so you didn't see that too well, but you believe it's a darker eye color, so we're gonna say brown or hazel, maybe? Okay, definitely not blue. Okay, alright. From what you saw, did you see any specific areas with tattoos on them? Since you said he was wearing shorts, did he have any tattoos or any markings that could identify him that are on his legs? Okay. So it's like an octopus. Octopus crawling up which leg? The left back of the calf. Okay. Left back calf. Okay. Shoes. Black Nike. Okay. Okay. Alright. Any other specific markings? A slit in the eyebrow? Okay. Yes, that'll help. Thank you. Okay. So, I just have a few questions. Do you consent to doing some DNA testing? Alright, we have to rule everybody out. Put this over here. So you consent to that then? Okay. Yeah, again, when you leave the room, I'll tell you where to go for that. Did you know the victim at all? Okay, so she fancied the library quite a bit. Okay. Okay, so have you spoken to her before? You have, okay. Alright, yeah, so, okay. But again, you have no idea who this man is. Okay, alright, no. I understand. It's very easy to see somebody, especially like somewhere like a library where you'll run into the same people often. I'm just going to show you some evidence. And, let me know if anything rings a bell, okay? You have nothing you need to worry about, unless you were involved. Which it sounds like you weren't. But that's why we need to do DNA testing, okay? Yeah. I can understand being upset, especially if you, were acquaintances with this person. Yeah. So, what has been given to me in the envelope here is this earring. It was found right next to the victim. So, have you seen the victim wear earrings like this before? Okay. Okay, then you have. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and get a closer look. Just, don't touch it. It is evidence, okay? Yes, there was only one found next to the victim. The other was not in her ears, no. Yeah, all the gems are intact. So, okay. So these were real stones in here. I wonder if that was a motive. And so the victim never spoke of maybe a guy or so before that she was nervous about, unsure of, made her uneasy in any situation. Okay, so let me grab my notes again. Okay, so she did then. Did she ever describe him to you? No. Okay. So what did she tell you about this man? She met him at a bar. Okay. So she turned him down then. Okay. And So never have you seen this man following her around the library at any point? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever seen anyone who looked similar to this man? Maybe just because of what he was wearing, he was not looking familiar to you, but has anyone similar to this guy come in? Okay, so no, you're sure he would have had this slit in his eyebrow? Okay. So, did you say anything about seeing him outside of the bar or anywhere else? Mm-hmm. So, okay. He was next to her car. Was he doing anything to her car? Was he trying to get into it? Was he just waiting there for her? She said he was waiting with his phone number. Okay. Okay, so we've had similar stories about two other victims who have come across a man at a bar who they turned down, and they seem very similar. Now, there's a difference though. We don't have a profile for the types of victims. They are female, between the ages of 21 and 30. Yes, the hair color I've found no correlation with because we have a blonde victim and a brunette victim. We've been trying to find who committed their crimes, but I am starting to believe it is all the same man. Yes. Okay. So, since the stories are so similar, I'm going to have some of my other detectives compare evidence and information, and we'll look into this further. Was there anything else she told you before? He tried to force himself on her? Okay. Okay. So she got away then. Okay. Okay, so I have a feeling he's been following her for a little while now then. Not sure why he would bring a female with him. She seemed clueless. I wonder what that's about. That makes me think. Okay, I'm going to show you a few more pieces of evidence, okay? We have the house key that the victim had. We've already gone and investigated her home. It has not been torn up. I would assume if the suspect took the key, they might have robbed the house, but they did not. Some suspects tend to get angry if they're turned down, who commit crimes like this, so... But, do you know anything about this key? You said you were just acquaintances with her, so... No. Okay. So you've never been to her house? Okay. Alright, then I'll just move on. Okay, and lastly, this was found on the scene, do you have any idea? The victim, no, did not have her nose pierced or her eyebrow pierced. Anywhere where this could have been placed, she has no piercings whatsoever besides the ears. Yes, just the earlobes. So, okay. Yes, there is a bit of blood on it. Okay. Yeah, we submitted it for testing. We are getting that information as soon as we can. So you didn't see anything happen. You just came back in after it had happened. Okay, because I have spoken to the clerk of the library, who was like right up there when stuff happened, and we have the details of all of that. But did you see if the suspect had any sort of piercings? Okay, yeah, you were at a distance, it seems, so. Okay, so maybe the eyebrow then, so maybe that could be why there's a slit in the eyebrow. Maybe that's some sort of statement, some sort of fashion statement or something. Okay, so slit, eyebrow, could be where the piercing came from. Sorry, I am scheduled to speak to someone else too, but they can wait as long as we're getting information here. Okay, so just checking the time. Okay, yeah, so I'll get those blood results back as soon as I can. Excuse me. Yeah, forensics. I need that blood sample to be tested right away. That could be from the suspect here that we're looking at for this, this Katie Lynn. Yep. Okay, thank you. Alright. Thank you for that. That's very helpful. Yeah, the clerk, I guess the clerk wasn't right up at the action, but I had spoken to him, so we've gotten the details for a sketch from the clerk as well. We will compare yours and theirs together and kind of create a mishmash of both of them, because that'll probably produce a more accurate image for the public. Okay. Just put this back over here. So when you had walked in, the victim looked like they had been injured in the face. Okay, good, correct. That is what I have here. This is just an image of all of the places on the face where we had found injury. So, okay, yeah, it was the right side of that. Okay, good. So that all matches up then. Yeah, there were no fractures found anywhere else on the body, but a lot of trauma to the head. Yeah, and there are some wounds around the abdomen, yes. I won't go into too much detail there. So, Is that everything that you feel is necessary to tell me? Anything else? Anything else? You've provided me with a lot of information I didn't have before. That Jacob that you told me to speak to. It's a big boy. Jacob is a big boy. We'll get big boy in here. Okay. Do you have his number? It'd just be easier to contact him. He frequents the library as well. Okay, then yes, I'll definitely need to speak to him. Can I have his number, please? Okay. Okay. Alright, so alright. So we'll have Jacob come down and speak to us. Jacob was closer with okay. Okay. So we will speak to Jacob about Katie, the victim here, and anything else. Anything else that no. Anyone else. Yeah, we've already talked to the clerk. And we've already talked to Shannon. So you've got them. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. If anything else comes up that maybe you couldn't remember on the spot, or just anything else comes up that you remember that could be important, please call. Okay, you can speak directly to me. I am in charge of this case, and I'm handling this case as well as the other two. Okay. These are a little bit older, but they all tie together, it seems. So, anything at all, please give a call. Okay? Yes, thank you so much for the information you provided. Okay. Alright, I will get this figured out, and as soon as we have it figured out, I will contact you and let you know, okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you. If the next person is in the hall, you can go ahead and send them in, okay? Okay.